my name is Haley Smith. The career I've chosen to talk about is veterinary medicine. I chose this career because a few years ago I was able to save a wild rabbit who had been torn up really bad by a cat. He had really bad bite marks, scratches all over him. It was very sad. In the end, the rabbit did not make it, which broke my heart, but that was one thing that started me in wanting to work in vet medicine. I've had animals my whole life. I've had always dogs, cats, chickens, snakes, lizards. We've had all sorts of animals. And I've just grown to love them because of everything that animals have taught me, and they've honestly been there for me more than some people have. So that's why I chose this career. So a few things that I'm going to go over are the school requirements, the job description, and some pros and cons of the job. So for school requirements, vet school is its own 4-year graduate program. You can do it after you complete a 4-year undergrad program, which in North Carolina is not a requirement. You can complete a 4-year if you want to or if you don't. It doesn't matter. And you can do a 4-year in any subject. It doesn't have to be related to animals. For North Carolina vet school at North Carolina State, you have to have 200 hours of vet experience. So that can be volunteering with a vet, working in a shelter, anything that gets you hands-on with animals. You need 2 to 3 letters of recommendation, a specific GPA, and there are specific courses you have to have before you can enter vet school. The next one are job majors. So most of the majors that you find in veterinary medicine do have some sort of STEM major. A lot of biology, zoology, chemistry, most of those are the majors you'll find, but you can find some people that have a major in political science, library science, anything like that. So employment, most vets start out in a clinic working under a vet to obviously gain experience and learn the ropes of what they're doing. But then they go on to branch out to open their own clinics, work in research, or there are so many different options for working in veterinary medicine. You can pharmaceuticals, you can work in with the military with their dogs, and teach. You can teach at universities, and just so many different things that you can do with vet school. And the next required skills, obviously if you're running a business, you are going to have business skills. You have to be able to pay bills, pay employees, order supplies. For management, you have to be able to manage a clinic, managing employees, the animals, and then you need to have good communication and social skills. You are working not only with the animals, but with their owners. And you want to keep their owners happy, and just like you want to take care of the animals. So you have to be able to talk with the owners, keep a situation calm, figure out what is best for the animal and for the owner. So salary can be a big determination in this because there is a large cost to vet school. It can be very expensive depending on where you're going. But some factors that can determine how much you're paid is where you're located, if the demand of service is what you're specialized in, and where you live. So if you work in New York, you might be doing the same thing in New York as you would in Florida, but more than likely you'll be paid, it'll even out because of the cost of living. And starting salary can be from $50,000 and up, and some top tier vets can make up to $200,000 a year. And a lot of those are in the more research area. Some advantages to working in veterinary medicine, building new client relations. You get to build relationships with people and their animals. You get to help the animals, obviously, and you receive experience for higher jobs like research and other things such as that. Some disadvantages, obviously, would be having to perform a euthanasia on animals. That's never something anybody wants to have to do. Sometimes it is necessary, though. It can really have a mental and physical strain on someone's body. Physical strain because depending on what type of animals you're working with, you have to be very careful. If you're working with larger animals, they can seriously injure you. And then obviously there's always a potential for disease that can be spread through animals. Those are zoonotic diseases, and such as rabies, infections, anything like that, that is a disadvantage. So veterinary medicine is very popular. It is becoming more popular, but it's also higher in demand. And salary can range from $50,000 to $200,000. Education is going to be different for every school that you go to, and different in every state. The job majors you would normally find are STEM majors. Employment can range from clinic work to research, and required skills that you need are business, management, and great social skills. This career is important to me because I want to be able to help animals and give back to them, because I've seen so many cases of animal abuse, neglect, and it breaks my heart, and this is my way of just doing something good in the world, and that is why I've chosen veterinary medicine. Thank you.